Hi and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is all about this gorgeous palette. It is the collaboration between Becca and Chrissy Teigen, and as soon as I saw this like on Instagram I just thought, wow, it's just so beautiful. And then as soon as it became available I bought it. So I've had it a few weeks now and have definitely used it a few times, and I just really like it. So I thought I'd do a video all about it to tell you my thoughts and show it to you in action. So a bit about packaging first. It's got like a rose gold back with the shades on it, and the front, it's this kind of gorgeous, kind of light pinky coral marble effect, and it's kind of rubberized. It's a weird texture, and then it's got Becca, Chrissy written on in sort of a rose gold shiny stuff. And then you open it up and it's got a huge mirror there. So I really like having a big mirror, particularly in a face palette, because I like to take them away with me, and it means that I can use it as my mirror for all of my makeup as well, which is good, and it's a really nice size. And then in here you have 4 items. Down here on the right you have a bronzer, and that is called Malibu Soleil. Now it is a really gorgeous bronzer. I don't think it has any shimmer in it, or it might just have a tiny bit in. But it comes up quite matte, and it's just a really nice shade. It's very natural looking, and say it would work on quite a lot of skin tones. Or actually, I'd say it would work on anyone kind of up to my skin tone, and my skin tone as like kind of darkest it would work on. So for me it's only a tiny bit darker than my face, but it's a lot warmer, so it's really nice to like warm up my complexion. And if I wanted like a darker bronzer I would just use like Nars Casino or something. And up here in the corner you have a blusher, and that one is Hibiscus Bloom. That one is a limited, oh I forgot to say, so these 3 are limited edition for this palette, and that one is Rose Gold, I believe. Yeah, Rose Gold, which is one of their permanent ones. So anyway, getting back to this blusher, it's a really nice kind of hot pink, but it's got like a corally undertone to it. It's really gorgeous. It's like the exact type of blusher shade that I just love. I have to say I do have Becca Snapdragon blusher. I haven't got that here with me, but that one's a really nice one as well, and I would say I probably prefer that a little bit. It's a little bit maybe brighter and has a little bit more of a shimmer running through it. This one hasn't really got any shimmer in it, but I do still really like it. I guess the idea is you could pop one of the highlighters over the top if you want to do that, but it's a really nice shade and I've definitely been wearing it loads. Then onto the highlighter here. This is Rose Gold, which is, as I said, is in their permanent collection, and it's apparently Chrissy Teigen's like favourite highlighter, which is why she included it in this palette, and it's what kind of started the whole thing. It's really nice. I didn't already have that in my collection, so it was really nice to have it in this palette. That's like a gorgeous, well, rose gold really, as the name would suggest. And then down here in the corner you have Beach Nectar, which I have to say is just so beautiful. I think it's possibly my favourite Becca highlighter so far, like including like Rose Gold and like Champagne Pop and all the other ones that I have. This is really nice. It is very warm toned, which is why I like it. It's got that kind of yellowy, orangey, peachy undertone to it, and it's really gorgeous and shimmery. And I find that often with highlighters, you know, especially if they're kind of lighter ones like this, I can look a bit ashy if I go overboard on them. But with this one, it doesn't look ashy at all. Really love it. So I'm going to pop them on now and show you what it looks like on. So I've got a little brush here. This is my Nars Yachiyo Kabuki brush, which is looking a bit of a funny shape, but that's because I just washed it and I didn't obviously shape it properly, so it's gone and dried into a funny position. So the first thing I'm going to do is take some of the bronzer. I'm just going to bronze up my face a little bit. This is a very subtle bronzer on me, so if you're kind of my skin tone and you like quite a full-on bronzer, then maybe this one isn't for you. But I quite like it. It's quite nice for every day, for like a subtle bit of warmth, which is why I like it. Next I'm going to go in with the blusher, and I'm going to use the same brush for like this whole video. Just going to tap off the extra and excess rather, and then I'm going to just pop it onto my cheek. I really do just love this blusher. I think it looks really, really nice, and I could imagine it would work really well on pretty much all skin tones. So that's how it looks with the bronzer and the blusher. And now I'm going to pop a bit of the highlighter on. So I'm going to take the one that I love the most, the Beach Nectar, which is, oops, this one here, the limited edition one. I'm just going to pop that on the top of my cheekbones. Just a tiny bit on the bridge of my nose. So I can pop some on my forehead. And then I'm just going to take some with my finger and just pop it. Ah, that's way too much. Onto my Cupid's bow, like that. Yeah, so that's the highlighter as well. So I'd say, in terms of like a proper review of this product, I would say the quality of the limited edition shades are definitely like the same standard as like your usual Becca powders, which is really, really good, because I know sometimes with like limited edition palettes and stuff, the quality isn't quite the same, especially when you're getting kind of a bit more value. So you're getting 2 full-size highlighters here and then a smaller blusher and a bronzer. So yeah, really nice quality. As always with Becca, they're really like buttery and really easily blendable, and they're really soft. They're never like chalky. There's no like chunky glitter in them. They just look absolutely gorgeous. So I would definitely, if you're watching this because you're thinking of buying it, I would definitely recommend it. I'd say it's really good. And actually, since I bought it, it's like pretty much the only thing I've been wearing on my face. I've been really enjoying it. And obviously, it's so beautiful as like a collector's item. Like, I love these sort of limited edition kind of collector-y type things, but I do always still use them. I know some people just kind of buy them and stash them away and look at them, but I think, you know, what's the point if you don't use these things? So yeah, definitely recommend it, definitely love it. Yeah, my one criticism, or not criticism, like suggestion, would be if I could change anything in the palette, is that I would make the bronzer bigger. So I'd probably have the bronzer as one of like the bigger pans, and then I'd have like a blusher and maybe one highlighter as a smaller one, just because I think most people with bronzer, you apply it a lot more liberally than you do blusher or highlighter. So, or at least I do anyway, so I think that would have been quite useful, because if I was to carry on using this palette the way that I'm using it, I'd run out of this blusher, like bronzer, sorry, way before the rest of the stuff. But that said, it is like a highlighter palette, or, you know, the main focus of the palette is the highlighters. So I do understand why they've done that. So yeah, that's all I have to say about it really, and I think it's really beautiful and I love it, and I hope I don't ever drop it or smash it, because I have done that with palettes before. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do. That would be really lovely. I will link this gorgeous palette down below in the description box. If you want to have a look at it, you can. What else? I've linked all of my social media down below as well. So I also have a vlog channel. I have a blog, and you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter and all of that stuff. So I will see you in the next one. Bye!